Those stars 11 to 10 on. Denman 9 to 4. 17 to 2 Exotic Dancer looks brilliant. House on Genelade 16. It's 20 bar. They're gathering them up. Exotic Dancer getting very warm. Corto Star just a little warm on his neck now as well. Starter is wandering across to his rostrum. This is it. It's the one you've all been waiting for. It's the Totesport Cheltenham Gold Cup 2008. Denman versus Corto Star. Who will prevail? Who will win this battle of the Titans? You and we will find out in the company of your big race commentator, Richard Hoyles.
Thank you, Nick. Yes, hopefully it will prove one to savour. So much written beforehand and so much discussed about the chances of these two, but of course there are 10 others, each with chances, of course, of playing a hand in proceedings as well by hampering or getting in the way of the big guns. So the field being called out for the Totesport Cheltenham Gold Cup, most anticipated race of the festival, and they're off. 22 fences, and the grey Neptune Collonges leads Denman on the approach towards the first with a fistful of dollars in third place. The early pace is not that strong. Corto Star is in fourth place as they rise at the first. Halcon Genelade took it in fifth. The backmarkers over it were Asolejo and also Celestial Gold. So Neptune Collonges at just this steady pace continues on towards fence number 2. Is over from Denman. Big leap by Corto Star as well. Slightly slow jump back in the field by Fustrion de Payon as they set out with 2 complete circuits in front of them. And Neptune Collonges, the grey, leads by a length and a half from Denman in second. Halcon Genelade has moved through to third in the green, white and red colours, just ahead of Corto Star, who's going up the rail. A fistful of dollars ahead of Iron Man in the white and green. Exotic Dancer, a little closer than he can sometimes be, but keeping an eye on the big two in 7th place at this stage with Nowhere. Fustrion de Payon with Contraband, Celestial Gold and Asolejo as they make their way on towards another plain one. Once again, the leaders are over fine. Contraband rather skied it back in the field as we approach the water jump for the first time. It's Neptune Collonges still setting an even pace. From Denman in second place, Corto Star disputing third with Halcon Genelade as they reach the water jump. A fistful of dollars, Nowhere, Iron Man and Exotic Dancer make up the second wave. The outsiders towards the rear, with the exception of Celestial Gold, as they reach fence number 5, which is the first of the ditches, which again they're all over safely. And so far, everyone seems relatively content with their race positions as they're on towards the 6th. Neptune Collonges from Denman. Corto Star over on the inside of Halcon Genelade. Slap down the neck for Iron Man on the outside of a fistful of dollars and Exotic Dancer. Then Nowhere. It could be a little deceptive. They're beginning to get strung out. Nowhere was also clicked along. So Neptune Collonges over the next from Denman. Corto Star, Halcon Genelade. Exotic Dancer didn't get overly high there. And towards the rear of the field, the back four getting slightly detached. They don't include Celestial Gold, along with Asolejo, Contraband, and also Fustrion de Payon. Over the next plain one, Neptune Collonges continuing to lead. So again, just watching the stragglers over it. Neptune Collonges will turn downhill. Denman his shadow at this stage, a length and a half away. Then 5 lengths back to Halcon Genelade on the outside of Corto Star. And then a break to a fistful of dollars, who shows next as they take the next fence, at which a fistful of dollars made a mistake. Fistful of dollars hit it quite hard. Nowhere in about 7th or 8th was a little cumbersome as well, as Contraband begins to tail off at the rear of the field. So downhill. Neptune Collonges by a length from Denman, who's been content to sit passively just behind the leader to this point. Halcon Genelade and Corto Star take it fluently from a fistful of dollars. Iron Man, Exotic Dancer in 7th, Nowhere, with about 7 lengths then back to Fustrion de Payon, a couple of lengths to Celestial Gold. There's really been no change in the play throughout the last mile or so. Neptune Collonges for Mick Fitzgerald leads Denman by a length. They've completed a circuit in the Totesport Cheltenham Gold Cup. Corto Star and Halcon Genelade race in 3rd and 4th places. Exotic Dancer disputing 5th with a fistful of dollars, Iron Man and Nowhere as they reach the first in the straight, at which Denman, by virtue of a giant leap for the first time, just comes to put it to Neptune Collonges with a circuit to travel, and the big horse is going to go to the front. Denman comes down towards the fence, and the circuit's time will be the last. In front, Corto Star just brushed through the top there. in fourth place. So out on their final circuit, and Denman begins to up the stakes and leads by a length and a half from Neptune Collonges. Kauto Star is 4 lengths away in third, with Halcon Generalade receiving a reminder in fourth. The pace is increasing. Exotic Dancer races in fifth place from A Fistful of Dollars, Iron Man and Nowhere, with 10 lengths back to Celestial Gold. Fustrian de Payon Contraband is tailed off in company with Asalejo. So Denman, bidding to find this rhythm which has served him so well in the jumping department this season, comes towards the first on the second circuit, over a couple of lengths clear from Neptune Collonges. Kauto Star in third. A Fistful of Dollars in fourth place. Ruby Walsh just looks behind him to see A Fistful of Dollars is still quite close as they approach the water jump for the final time. Denman over with an economy of effort. Halcon Generalade ridden along in fifth place as Neptune Collonges continues to stalk the leader. Kauto Star is in third, then A Fistful of Dollars and Exotic Dancer as Denman again soars over that, but Kauto Star matches his every leap at the moment as the big guns begin to edge towards the front. Denman on towards the next. From in second place, Neptune Collonges. Kauto Star about 5 lengths behind the front pair at the moment. A Fistful of Dollars and Exotic Dancer are the next two. All of a sudden, Halcon Generalade is being ridden along. So it's Denman who leads the turn towards the next and open ditch and comes to take it a couple of lengths clear from Neptune Collonges. Kauto Star in third place. Exotic Dancer niggled along in fourth place. Then behind these, A Fistful of Dollars, Halcon Generalade and Nowhere as they head towards the fence at the top of the hill. It's Denman trying to run the finish out of his rivals. A length and a half clear from Neptune Collonges. Kauto Star in a little bit tight there. Ruby Walsh for the first time is pushing along on Kauto Star. Denman's got him at it as they run downhill. So it's Denman who leads from Neptune Collonges. Kauto Star in third. Exotic Dancer is in fourth place as Denman is over the next from Neptune Collonges. Again Kauto Star rushed his way through the top, and Ruby Walsh draws the whip on Kauto Star. Denman powering on down the hill, leads by 3 to 4 from Neptune Collonges. Kauto Star with a mountain to climb to retain his crown. Denman gallops on towards the next. He's over about 8 clear. Neptune Collonges, Kauto Star, Exotic Dancer took it by the roots. They're now on the home turn, and Denman is 10 lengths clear from in second, ridden along Neptune Collonges. Kauto Star trying to stay on to second, but see the crowd slipping from his grasp. It's Denman facing the Cheltenham Hill, but with a big lead. It's as much as 10 to 12 lengths, and Kauto Star is struggling to even get past Neptune Collonges. The second last, Denman comes to it, 10 lengths clear, and he's over. Kauto Star's moved through into second, then in third is Neptune Collonges. The whip's drawn on Denman. Kauto Star staying on, 8 lengths between the pair at the last. Denman comes to the final fence. He's over from Kauto Star in second. He rushes through the top. Denman is a tired horse. He has 200 yards to travel. Kauto Star with 8 lengths to find, but Denman and Sam Thomas, driven out, relentless, remorseless, has pounded Kauto Star into submission. The answer is Denman. Denman won the Gold Cup from Kauto Star, who shares a photo for second with Neptune Collonges. Halcon Generalade was fourth, in fifth Exotic Dancer, and Nowhere was sixth.
Denman, the destroyer. He has ripped the heart out of 2 of the best horses the world has seen in recent generations.